Hey, welcome to another proven email breakdown video. Today we're taking a look at a quiz email, and this one's going to be shorter because I have the mother of all sore throats and it hurts like a bitch. So I'm just gonna cover something that isn't really that long. However, this email is still super powerful, and you'll see why in a moment. But it's all about curiosity and teasing the unique new mechanism. That's the key to your core desire, and it's only attainable if you click the link. So we talked about this before multiple times in this series, how important the unique mechanism is, and how important this new opportunity concept is, some new discovery, something new that's different and that's superior compared to anything else your audience has seen before. And this is a typical type of email in the alternative health niche, because these companies like nutrition and healing in this case, they have huge email lists and they send tons of these emails. So it's not about like relationship building and building up know, like, and trust via a personality, but instead it's giving them health e-tips, right? Like quick health e-tips. So eventually people know that when they open these emails, they're gonna learn about something new, some e-tips, something short that they can absorb in 1 minute. And this email references this fact, and that's one of the reasons why it can get away with so little copy. The other big reason is that the email body itself and the whole big idea behind it is pretty cool. So let's jump into it. But before we do, as always, if you appreciate these emails, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone else if you're if you know of someone who might be interested in this. And there's also some cool links in the description. For example, my 5-day mini course on email marketing that's free and it's really high quality. You can check it out. I think you'll love it. So let's jump into the email. Again, it's very short, maybe 100 words at most, but the subject line is pretty cool. It says, quiz, which alcohol is better for your health? So the biggest punch of this subject line is the controversial nature. Like, what? Alcohol better for my health? What are you talking about? Like, alcohol is supposed to be bad for your health. So how come which alcohol is better for your health? That's the reaction you're appealing to. So the fact that it even says quiz, this sets expectations that there's gonna be some sort of quiz element to it. And we know that people love completing quizzes, especially if they have some sort of controversial element to it. And then we start with which. Again, this assumes that there are several choices here. So which alcohol is better for your health? So this is the controversial. Like, how come there's something that's good and there's something that's even better? I want to know, right? So people open. They already know the brand, nutrition and healing. Again, health e-tips. It's just like it conditions people to expect quick bites of helpful content. And by the way, guys, if you appreciate me making this video, even with a super strong sore throat, like the video, leave a comment below. Definitely helps the algorithm. So the email starts, Dear reader, look carefully at the 3 glasses of liquor below. And because this is a short email, we can dive into some so-called micro copywriting elements here in more detail, like every single word. And even if you're writing a sales page, a long-form sales page, or a short like email like this, every single word has to count, right? But now we have more capacity to unpack these words, because otherwise we would spend 10 hours dissecting a longer form sales page video. But whenever you're writing those, then you definitely have to take them into consideration and carefully weigh which words you're going to use and which expressions in certain key areas of your marketing materials. And the first line is one of the most key areas, right? That first line has to be able to hook people's attention and get them to read the next sentence. And we call this the slippery slope, and Joe Sugarman came up with this. Unfortunately, I sent an email out about this last week. Joe Sugarman just passed away about a week ago, and definitely check out my email. I think the subject line was RIP Joe Sugarman, because it pays tribute to his work. And there's also the second ever Proven Sales Letter breakdown I did was by Joe Sugarman. So look, the first word, basically it's a command, like, hey, look, it's better, it's more visual. We're visual creatures. Look carefully, so carefully assumes that this must be important. At the three is very specific, glasses of liquor below. So this is kind of like, it pulls people's attention to, like, forward to the picture. And notice the three pictures. This is probably some vodka with soda. This is probably, I don't know, scotch. This is probably scotch. This might be, I don't know, some sort of whiskey, double whiskey with ice or something. But the idea here is that also because of these question marks, there's a lot of added curiosity here. So at this point, people open this, they're already at the third line basically, and we're fighting tooth and nails to keep their attention so that they read more and more of the email. And basically this is the longest like paragraph or sentence of the entire email. It says, science, which assumes proof, now, which assumes a new discovery, shows some of these drinks contain a powerful compound for feeling younger, almost like age rewinding. So again, there's a proof element here, like science, it has to be right, like science says it, right? Now assumes that there's a unique new discovery that you know, it's something current, it's new, it's something that you haven't seen before. Because if they've seen before it, it triggers something we call the categorical imperative. And that means it's just fancy talk for meaning that people, they're just not going to pay attention because they've seen this before. So some of these drinks, which one? Can be one of them, two of them, three of them, I don't know. I drink vodka. Is it that or is it scotch? I don't know. So there's a new powerful compound. This is the mystery ingredient, the unique mechanism for feeling younger, almost like age rewinding. So this is a clear benefit, especially to this audience, which I'm assuming it's like 50 plus, almost like age rewinding. We've seen this age rewinding element multiple times. For example, when I broke down Stephen Georgi's, one of his sales pages, I think it's number 98 in the 100-day proven sales letter breakdown challenge, link to that playlist in the description. He also talked about, like, it's almost like a time capsule in a bottle. You know, it rewinds your internal clock and stuff like that. So this type of thing, it sounds incredible, but it seems to convert for this audience. But then the next question is the million-dollar question, but which one? Which of these glasses of liquor has that powerful ingredient that makes you feel younger, almost like age rewinding? You don't know, right? But try to guess. A, B, C, D. And each one of these is a link, and they probably each link to the same sales page or quiz funnel page, which will eventually upsell people something. So if it's a quiz funnel page, it's there to segment their interest, and at the end of the quiz, give them some sort of special offer. And if it's a sales page, a long form sales page, then it's probably going to begin with something like Harvard scientists discover new ingredient found in scotch, in barrel-aged scotch, that actually, you know, makes you feel younger. And so there's a bunch of benefits, but there's like this discovery aspect to it. And it's probably going to transition into the incredible discovery story of this mystery ingredient. And, you know, there are all sorts of these story archetypes. And by the way, if you're interested in these story archetypes, they're not the easiest thing to understand. However, I'm launching a new program in April. It's going to be an 8-week copywriting group implementation program. And one of the key modules there is going to be about stories and storytelling and story selling. So how you can sell with stories. So if you're following my work, definitely keep an eye on my emails and subscribe to my list ASAP if you don't want to miss this, because I'm going to send out a few special links on which you can join. I'm only looking for a handful of people for this one because it's going to be a 2-month intensive program live on the internet, live. But we're going to dedicate a lot of time to storytelling and you're going to love it. So try your guess. So at this point, if people click, the job of the email is done. They landed on the sales page. Cool. If not, you know, there's the second stab at them, let's say. The copywriter says, got your guess ready? See if you're right. Again, we have this see, which is a very visual word. People in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, also use it a lot. and see if you're right. This is kind of like a micro commitment. People want to see if you're right? If you also take a guess at something, of course you're interested if you are right or not, right? It's a natural inborn thing that we have, like built in to our mental operating system. So then you are even more likely to click the link. And that second link, like these are just like, I would say nested links here, but this one is, it basically has the entire marketing argument here. Click here to find out which liquor is better for your health and the weird reason why. So there's a big benefit here, like liquor, better for your health. And remember, we're talking about people who are age 50 plus, and based on the second element here in the email, I'm guessing it's mostly men who on average like to drink more than women. So they probably drink a lot, and their wife is probably giving them a hard time of like, hey, like, Nick, why are you drinking so much? I told you not to drink because, I don't know, it destroys your liver and it creates problems with your blood pressure and shouldn't be drinking, and it makes you fat. But now they can get away with it and also improve their health, right? Ooh, that sounds interesting. And also, if there's a weird reason why. And we've talked about the reason why and the power of reason why before multiple times, especially Gary Bencivenga talks a lot about this. Check out the Gary Bencivenga emails, not emails, the Proven Sales Letter breakdown videos. Again, link in the description to that entire playlist, because there you're going to see more and learn more about reason why and the power behind it. But this is not just the reason why, it's a weird reason why. You know, people always want the one weird trick or something like that. Then we have a sign off, and then at the end we have another kind of like secondary call to action, a secondary offer. I'm guessing it's so that, you know, if someone is not interested in this, give them one more chance to drive traffic to some sort of sales page here. So attention male seniors. Again, notice the target audience. We're calling them out directly. That little blue pill won't be necessary. So we're talking about Viagra, of course, and this produces a lot of shaming people. There's a whole psychological element that goes into this. I don't want to dive deeper into it, but you know, it's talking about Viagra. And once again, it's giving people a unique new opportunity through a unique new mechanism that will help them reach their ideal life, right? So the next line says, try this before bed tonight. Your wife will thank you. This is the benefit. Don't miss the groundbreaking technique in this video here. So again, groundbreaking technique, it assumes some sort of unique mechanism and a unique new opportunity in this video here. So it's not saying it's a video sales letter, but it is. No, it's a video here. It's probably like a documentary type of video. And that's it. I think it's super effective. It's super long, but again, you don't always have to have long copy. However, don't neglect the fact that in this case, the sales page that this is driving to has to have a lot of copy. And that's why if you look at these super sophisticated sales pages for health newsletters, they're always long, very long, like 50 pages long. And if you're thinking like, who the hell reads those or watches those? Well, a lot of people. These companies are making hundreds of millions of dollars off of these emails. So it definitely works, believe me. But in order to pull that off, either you go long form email campaigns and not so long form sales page, or super long form sales page that has all the details. This is just basically the hook that gets their attention and gets them to click. And I wouldn't be surprised if this email has like a 15% click-through rate or something like that, because it's just so compelling, especially with the quiz element here. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and also check out the links in the description, because you're going to find a lot of cool stuff there. And I'm sure there's something for you that you haven't seen before. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.